Well, hello there my friends, welcome back to the Scott Ree Project. Today I've got Shane the apprentice from work. One thing he hasn't done is butcher a deer, hasn't it mate?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've got him round here. As you see at the start, he skinned it, just with a little bit of help from me. We talked through, took the skin off, top job. So now what we're going to do between us is we're going to butcher this deer. This is a Roe Buck. Now Shane is familiar with lamb, aren't you mate?
Yeah.
So same principle as you would a lamb.
Yep.
We'll take the legs off as a pair,
Okay.
take the breasts off, take the shoulders off, and then we'll go, together we will work through it, when you can get a feel for it and so on and so forth.
Yep.
All right, mate?
Brilliant. Thank
So
you.
cool. Yeah, take the legs off, take the breasts off, shoulders off, basically into primals, mate. All right?
Okay.
Cool. So okay, I'm going to be helping Shane with the butchery. I'm also behind the camera, so we can use this. Shane can use this as a reference. So it's going to be a bit of fun. It's going to be good. So Shane, go for it, mate.
Okay.
So we're going for the method of the one bone after, like I say, the ramp of the ass. It's not a very nice way of saying it. And he's just going to each side. I mean, you're always familiar with what a lamb is like.
Yeah.
It's just these little deviations on a deer, a bit of a longer pelvic bone and all that. But you've gone through the sixpence there, mate, anyway, so no problem. Okay.
Yep.
Put them to the side, mate, that'd be cool. Now with these breasts of venison, I've said many a time to people, there is no fat coverage, as you know. It's really, there is nothing there.
Very lean.
So it can be a bit of a pain, because there's no give, there's no meat there to help it.
Okay.
So just watch that, snap in action more than anything. You'll know as soon as you start sawing it, it'll be like, why isn't this going through?
Yeah.
Because you've got nothing to hold on to, mate. So
Okay.
mark them off, and and that snap to go through them.
Yep. There,
Yeah.
yeah. And just go.
As you would a lamb, yeah. I mean, all that will go to mince, sausages, meatballs, burgers. Really, we're only after that back strap, that loin fillet.
Okay.
So you'll know as soon as you start going through that.
Yeah. Very really quite fancy.
Yeah. Always a pain, that bit there. I mean, if this was a muntjac, I would actually say to use poultry shears, or even if you've got them, tin snips. Sounds mad.
Yeah. Just makes it look.
Yeah, cleaner as well. You've got it. Okay, mates, when you're ready, spin around and take the other off.
There's the one.
Nice, make some nice ribs out of them actually. You can really see, can't you? There is nothing there.
Yeah, it's quite.
There is absolutely, it's like a supermodel's rib cage. Cara Delevingne, isn't it? What's her name?
Kate Moss.
Yeah, Kate Moss. You've got it. Nice one, mate. Top man. Okay then Shane, the method we'll use then, we won't take it off as a primal, as a fours of venison.
Yep.
We'll seam those shoulders off, those arms,
Okay.
straight down, it's got no bone holding it, it's pure muscle.
Yep.
You'll find your way, mate, no worries.
Okay.
And what that'll do is that'll save the loin, will be a little bit longer, which is what we want, it's prime.
Okay.
That's it. if you go here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just cut through that, mate. That's it. And you'll see you'll start coming to the loin fillet here. Yeah?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So you just got to be careful there. Just go straight across now, mate. Take it off.
Just,
You see it? Yeah, that's it.
you can feel it.
Yeah,
Just,
that's it. Yeah, perfect. I mean, again, diced stew casseroles, you know. So if you just do the same with the other side. So again, you know, like you said, you felt the actual fillet in there. That's it.
As you can see it,
Yeah.
just across there.
Yeah. Nice one, mate. Put them to one side then and we'll work on them in a minute. So we're left with this loin then, and obviously the neck on. Normally on a lamb, you go how many?
Between 5 and 6.
Good man, yeah. But what we're going to do, because we want to retain as much of the fillet, as you can see here, as possible, I think we'll just take it between the 3rd and the 4th. So, you know, get it comfortable how you want to.
Yep.
Straight through there, down, saw it off, mate, okay?
Okay.
Okay, mate, take it off, that's cool.
Okay.
Again, looking at it, you know, there's a lot of shot damage in that neck, so it's a salvage job, and
Stews and stuff.
yeah, casseroles, dice. Do you find that those bones are just a little odder shaped?
Yeah, it's really weird actually.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's kind of nothing like a
Yeah,
lamb.
I know. It's weird when you say we've set it up like a lamb.
Yeah.
There's just these little curved balls.
Yeah, that keeps.
Yeah.
Likes to keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that loin then, Shane,
Yeah.
I would take out first the fillets. I mean, I think we'd take the fillets out, the tenders,
Yeah.
and then we're going to take the loin fillet off. The pretenders. Pretender to the throne, young apprentice. Yeah, we'll take those out, and then we'll skim that neck fillet off, the loin fillet and neck fillet, like a sirloin. So you've got lovely long loin fillet. Okay, mate? Okay. So just take them bad boys out as you would a fillet of beef or whatever.
These,
yeah. I mean, they practically fall out, these, don't they? You're only like unloosening them a bit. Top job. Right then, you want to turn it up, and obviously you know what you're doing, don't you? Feel for that backbone. Yeah.
Yep.
And then either side, and you want to, you know, nice and confident, you want to be taking it out in one perfect piece. So yeah, go for it, mate, when you're ready. Obviously the loin fillet, we know it as over the pond. My American friends, your backstrap, you love it. Great cut. Great cut. I eat a lot of this. Pan fried real quick. Salt and pepper. You know, a bit of Coleman's mustard because that's the way I roll.
Gotta be done.
Yeah, and some bread. Keep it real, baby.
Meal for kings.
How are you finding that, mate? It's coming off nice? You're fine, because there is nothing on those ribs, actually. It's so odd to in your head to do it, because you're expecting some meat to go to,
Yeah.
if that makes sense to you.
I mean, put me off a little, because the bone actually, if you look just in there,
Yeah.
you follow that bit, and then you've got that almost
Yeah.
that little bit that kind of sticks
Yeah.
out that you've got to kind of go around, which you don't really have on that.
Or you don't notice. That's the thing, yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
Move that out of the way. Move the saw, I'll be your bitch.
Yeah, bitch. From the master comes the apprentice.
Yeah. Okay, mate,
That
isn't that amazing? Okay then, so you just want to take off all the raggedy bits. Obviously, you know the drill there.
Yep.
Pretty much pulls, and we'll deal with the silver skin later.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a bowl under there, bro.
When in doubt, get your knife.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in there,
Yeah, and then we'll just nip that other side out. Nice one, yeah. Nice, positive strokes of the knife.
So when you get to this bit, like you say, it almost...
Yeah, in your head there should be meat there. There should be some resistance.
Once you find
Yeah,
that seam, look,
it's done.
I'm not even trying now.
And what we'll do is we'll go in between all them bones and get all the trim off. Waste not, want not. Okay then, Shane, so what we'll do then is we'll deal with these loin fillets first. Obviously there's quite a bit of silver skin, yeah? So what we want to do is put it on the silver skin.
Yep.
Knife halfway, not all the way through, okay mate? And then immediately turn it horizontal and then wiggle the skin, not the meat, as you would skin a fillet of fish.
Putting the knife down to the skin.
Yeah, yeah, always the knife angled down, and you're left with these beautiful fillets. And obviously because we went a bit further up the neck, if you look in there, obviously, because that is neck fillet, you want to just be skimming that and you'll come to the fillet underneath, as you can see, the natural seam.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously just repeat the process, knife in, horizontal, wrap it round your fingers, and again, comes off perfect. And again, because I'm a stickler for it, just squaring it all off.
And loose ends.
Yeah, and then we'll put the trim over here for now. And there is a bowl under the block for that. That gives us 4 nice portions there. Now if you want to split the legs, I should just prep these breasts.
Yep.
It's alright mate, keep going with that.
Just don't want to cut through the meat with the sword.
Okay, that's that one. I'll just rock through this cage. Surprising how much meat you can get off these, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of people don't bother
No,
doing that.
I know a lot of the guys over in the US, they send it to processors.
Yeah.
And what they send and what they get back, you know, ain't the same amount.
No.
You know, there's all these little goodies in between these bones, which when you weigh it up,
It's a meal.
yeah, it's a couple of burgers, baby, isn't it? Are you going to do that whole like you would a lamb leg, or are you going to break it into its primals?
What would you like to do?
It's up to you, mate. I don't know if we're going to leave it maybe a joint, or I think steak it out. We'll steak it all out.
I suppose we could do 1 and 1.
Yeah,
A steak and a
yeah.
prawn.
I'll do the easy one.
Which one's that?
Primal. You can steak it.
What's at stake?
The steak. So, got my nice new knife there, Bo. I'm struggling, but the old boy. Yeah, I know what it's like. The young gun
Good workman never
blames
blames
its
his
tools.
Bloody knife.
That's my excuse now, sticking to it. So, just getting all the trim off this, or the majority of it. This was shot, where are we? Sunday night. Yeah.
Because it's always not good to keep your game
Yeah.
chilled, isn't it?
But you could see how you could easily take this another few days, couldn't you?
Yeah.
No
yeah,
problem.
Easy.
You know.
It still kind of well, it feels fresh.
It does, doesn't it?
It's like it was shot a minute ago.
Yeah. But I don't like to hang my venison too long, in all fairness.
Oh, did it?
No.
Any reason why?
It can get too strong, too gamey, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose that's what puts a lot of people off,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So you're going to cut, are you going to cut primals, or are you going to take, how are you going to do it? You're going to do like a rolled haunch, or are you going to do...
Yeah, probably do a rolled haunch, to be fair.
Are you going to take the thick flank out? Or the knuckle?
Okay, yeah, if you want to.
And then you're left with the top side and the silver side together,
Yeah.
which string up really nice, and we can stake the...
So if I follow that seam there.
yeah. And then I will totally break this down. But as you can see, look, I mean, like you say, they're fresh, aren't they?
Yeah.
And when it was...
You really wouldn't believe it was
No.
been hung that long.
It's that chiller. That chiller I got is just amazing. I don't want to plug too much, but cool game.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the comments. It's just awesome. It's just an awesome bit of kit. So I'm just going to really quickly take this down into primals real quick. So into top side, top round, and the silver side, bottom round, and then of course the knuckle, or the top, or the thick flank, top rump. So many names, so many variations. Real quick. This knife is appalling. So appalling. I'm not even going to show you that bone.
It was trimmed out perfect.
Yeah.
Here's what he did earlier.
So, that little silver side, taking the silver skin off. That can be staked. It's a nice little stakelets off there. Just take that silver skin there. How are you getting on, Bo?
Alright, look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eh? Beautiful. I'm going to take off that bit. So we got...
So, is that just a bit of trim there, mate?
Yeah, that's just basically your chump, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we can dice it. It'd be lovely for kebabs. You know, it's a prime cut. It's basically the rump.
Okay.
So let me just put these over here. That's to be staked. Again, just taking off any bits of funk, which is the technical term. That's to be staked. And what I'm going to do, Shane, here, pretty simple. You know, whatever we can salvage off this neck, yeah?
Yep.
Just going to go one side and the other. And then just take those neck fillets off. Like a bit of shot damage, bit of blood meat here, trimmed off. Straight in the bin. the main thing is, you know, all the money shot, the prime meat is in good condition.
Yeah. So stuff that can be used.
Yeah, you know, your haunch, your like the shoulders, the loin fillet, you know, we've got what we want off it really. That's why I prefer a neck shot. Nice clean beast, as you said when you looked in the carcass, it was immaculate, wasn't it?
Yes.
So, that diced. Put that bone in the bin.
Silver side. Silver.
Yeah. Just going to burn out. Man, I can't grip anything now with my hands covered in blood. Got some excuses, ain't I, Bo? Hey, got some excuses today.
I want to read the book.
I can't be beat by the young buck. Do you know what I mean? The young gun. I'm not having it. So, yeah, cool. So what I would do with that,
Yep.
in all fairness, is square that off.
Yep.
Yeah? We'll get some elasticated bands around that.
Okay.
Mini joint, yeah?
Yep.
So if you want to do that,
Okay.
and that's your top side, again, just trim that up.
Yep.
And I think what I would be tempted to do with that, Shane,
A little cushion.
well, I don't think it'll go, mate, in all fairness. It might do, but yeah, you could have a go. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shape it up as you think.
Have you got any bands, mate?
Yeah, I've got some buns. Where are they? You know that, what we know as the eye of the round, or the salmon cut of the silver side there.
Yep.
That's just a great little piece of meat on its own. I mean, what you could do with that, mate, is just butterfly it out. Okay?
Okay.
And just get that on the grill, like that.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
You could back that out a bit if you wanted to.
On a sandwich?
Yes. Stickler for squaring it up, look. I really have got to get out more. So I'm just going to work through this trim pile, mate. Okay? And then getting some nice dice for kebabs, or that venison tikka I did was amazing. That is
see that video actually. It was
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great dish. So nice chunks of meat onto the shank. Obviously you can leave the shank whole, but obviously with it being summer, do you really want stewed shank? No,
No.
you want it on a barbie, marinated, and that's it really. Get it on there, get it down your neck.
Hopefully it's a lit barbie, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, the old boy's got some moves, look. Okay, you happy with that, mate?
No.
Huh? No. This looks alright.
Okay.
Yeah. You might have over-egged the pudding there, son.
You looking?
Yeah. But no, you leave it, that's cool. If you think that's cool, that's no problem. It's just when you've
So
gone, I'll redo it.
Stuck in your old ways. That's
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah.
I'll just.
If it ain't broke, baby, yeah, don't fix it.
Okay.
Nah, you could do what you feel, bro. Yeah, looks alright, doesn't it?
Oh, a minute ago you were
Yeah, when you've gone home, I'll take them off.
not having that. Do a whole new video.
Yeah. Now, what I would be tempted to do, obviously, like with that top side, I'd also be tempted to do that as one, yeah? So another joint,
Yeah.
mini joint.
Of the
That gives you
knuckle.
3 mini joints, yeah?
Okay.
And maybe, if I take that eye of the round off mine, maybe get another joint out of that. A roasting joint, that is. And again, the eye of the round, just butterflying it out. So we can get it flat, get it on the grill, in the pan. A lovely piece of meat. to eye of the rounds. Working through the old dice. That's our mince pile. And then just going to see how these cut his steaks. Nice little medallions of venison cooked with a red wine jus. Have a listen to me. Cooked with a gravy, yeah?
Oh, just
Yeah, cooked with gravy though. Red wine jus. Take myself outside in a minute and have a word with myself. So onto the neck fillet, you can leave it whole. Oh look, see?
that
Little surprises, yeah?
That parcel ain't gonna work.
No, okay mate,
I'll
just
do it as a joint.
yeah, yeah. Or steak through it, mate, if you want. Steak through, get some nice thickish, yeah, medallions off there,
Okay.
and the end trim into.
Well, have you already got some steaks?
Yeah, I've only got a few though. Look at that, mate. I've just opened up.
Do a joint.
Hey?
Clot,
Yeah.
you don't
This-
want that in your meat though, do you?
No. You know, some say it's.
Added flavour?
Well, you know, they do say that it's not horrible,
That's supposed to be rich in iron, isn't it?
but yeah, but it just don't look good, you know? I like things to look good. Like my hair. See, we're going to have another one in here.
I can hear a cricket around this. Cricket.
Okay, nipping through there. Shane, nice one. Prepared, roasting joint, cool.
Beautiful.
So if you want to, same with the knuckle. Oh, you got that other little silver, haven't
Do
you?
them both, mate.
That top side, get the big guns out, it's
That's
lovely.
a beautiful little joint.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it
It's
just?
actually a bit better than the top side.
Don't it look
when
good?
It looks like.
Yeah.
Brilliant, that is.
Just staking through this top
For
side.
instance, with the knuckle, you'd have to slow roast it on a cow or say anything like that. Would you have to slow roast it on the venison, or is it quite?
No, you should be able to do it the same as the top side, to be
It's
honest,
quite
mate.
versatile
Yeah.
on the venison.
Obviously with venison, you know, you're not cooking it, overcooking it. It's
No.
pink. You want it pink. If you want to overcook venison, you know, you might as well go to McDonald's really, because you're ruining what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know. So this chump or this rump, I'm just nipping through. Nice, that's lovely. Yeah, it's lovely, mate.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
done.
So I'm just gonna
Edit
go.
that out.
Just gonna go and get a few bowls to put this stuff in.
Okay, mate.
Sorry it took so long, old bean. I got stuck in the east wing.
Oh, don't go there.
So there is our dice so far. Might add a little bit more to that. I can't see a lot more in all fairness. Here is our trim for our mince or ground venison. So, if I can hang that up. You wouldn't put that up over there for us, brother, would you?
Yeah, no.
On that one. Cheers. That. Get away with mince in there, but that is all blood meat. Good for the dogs though, that. Cook it up. Serious, yeah, the dogs like that. I mean, some of them, you know, raw. So, tidying up as we go on,
For them.
isn't it? Why waste it though? That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, if a dog can eat it, why not? Get a bowl next to him.
Lovely. So if we get these up here, mate. They're lovely roasting joints. With these neck fillets, mate, I think in half is a good sized portion.
Yep.
And then just fettle it. So you've got some nice,
Clear up the loose end.
yeah. Beautiful.
No. don't see the skin there.
No, just take it off, mate. Just skin it off. That's because we just went that little bit higher, yeah, on the neck, and left a bit of the neck fillet in. But it's fine. We have that one in half, and all we're left with then is these shoulders, mate.
Yep.
If you knock that in half, we'll have one of these each. Yeah, lovely. As you know, there ain't a lot in this.
Yeah. It's,
you know,
it's mainly for
stew.
Yeah.
Again, diced. Those two words that crop up a lot when deer processing, because you know, once you've taken the haunches off, once you've taken that loin fillet out, you know, what you can do with the rest, as much as you can, I suppose, really. Put it to good use. So, you know, just if you nip through it, and if you think bits are big enough to dice or mince, then so be it. I mean, you can always take those front shanks off, or hocks, or whatever you want to call them, and slow roast them. But like I said, it's not...
summertime.
Yeah. Summertime, and the living is easy.
In the summertime.
No, that'll do. That'll do.
Sent the singing butchers.
This is my show.
Sorry, I don't want to sing.
Yeah.
Edit that out.
So, nice and quick. As you can see, I've just gone across that blade bone. You might get a couple of pieces of dice out, won't be as thick as what we've already got. Just like that, into that one. Left with the blade. How you getting on, mate?
Yeah.
Good man. So what do you think of it so far, mate, as a meat?
It's
What?
amazing, to be fair. Like, it's not what you expect.
No.
You know what I mean? It's a whole different ballgame.
But when you look at it, and you know, a lot of people say if you can cut up a lamb, you can cut up a pig, cut up, you know, a cow, because it's all pretty much the same. You know, just different versions, isn't it? Bigger.
Yeah, but like you say, it's
There's
got
just a few little things on.
them curveballs.
Yeah, just little where you think the bone should end or start. It's just a little bit different.
For example, like in this one, it's a bit over to the side. Like,
Yeah.
You know, on the actual rudder bone.
And you'll find that when you go to take that front shank, hock, whatever you want to call it, off, it's just a little longer, which you'll get what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I've just took this off this blade, mate. This is the equivalent, I suppose, of the flat iron.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I've always wanted to try this. I don't know if it's going to work. It might not be thick enough. No, it's not. I wanted to try and skim it off and try and cook it as
The blade.
a venison flat iron. If it was a bigger deer, I suppose a red, or my friends over the pond, one of your whitetails, I think you'd be onto a winner with that. Just boning this out real quick. Always moving the meat, not you dancing round it is the trick. Stay in one spot. Under there. That. There. Beautiful dice out of that. And the same with this. Just working our way through it. Oh, you go for the full bone, are you, boy?
Yeah.
Fair play. Do you want me to go through some of your trim, or do you want to do that, mate?
It's up to you.
Nice pieces of meat, aren't they?
Yeah. Good enough to eat.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Good old Coops. Good old Coops, the game guru. Okay, so that's that sorted in its piles. Oh, how did you find the skinning, mate?
It was cool actually. I mean, I'm only used to kind of skinning rabbits, so
Yeah.
you know, it's a
Yeah.
it's a whole different
Yeah.
kettle of fish. Well, kettle of deer, should we say?
Yeah.
But I found once you kind of get it started,
Yeah.
it kind of brings off itself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they say, de-jacketing.
Well,
It's like taking a jacket off.
Well, like I said to you, you know, once you've got round those shanks, you know, and you've freed it from the legs, like I said, you know, it pulls off with this roe really easy, but a muntjac is a different ball game altogether.
They're quite tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really hold on. And if, like, you had a munty that had been hanging for 5 days, you know, it really don't want to give up its coat.
Okay, so it's not.
Yeah,
kind of
you'd have had a right game, but it's always a good one to learn on a row. Wow, look at this. Nearly done it, boy. No, I was just thinking about dicing that, but I think it's got too much sinew in, see? It would all break down in the shoe, no problem at all.
But if you did like a very slow.
Yeah.
Cook, wouldn't it?
Look at me cleaning your bones, Jesus. Hey?
Just can't let it go, can you?
Oh, that was my bone, actually. No, it weren't. No, it weren't. No, it weren't. Cool. For the dog, ain't it, boy?
It is.
For the woofers. Right then, mate. What's we got?
Okay.
Do you want to line it up?
Yeah.
Okay then, Shane. So, obviously our 2 tenderloins,
Yep.
fillets, whatever you want to call them. These lovely loin fillets, equivalent to sirloin or venison backstrap.
And that's the prime, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 beautiful steaks there. Now I just chose to steak one of those knuckles. I'll let you put it together. I know you like to do this. One of those knuckles, top rumps, so many names to remember. And then the top side, top round, so on and so forth.
Top of the pops.
Yeah, top of the pops. And these, again,
Some more.
yeah.
Lovely.
And then we've got these eye of the rounds salmon cuts from the silver side, which we've butterflied out so we can get them in the pan real fast, you know. And then these lovely joints you've done, these roasting joints, fantastic. Mini for 2, easy, or
different
with
ways.
me. Yeah, lovely, mate. And then
So I've got to show you that.
it's beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, if I was going to be ultra critical,
Oh god, again.
I would have just skimmed that off, the silver skin, but hey ho, it looks good.
Reduced
You
down.
know,
It gives it a
It's
shine.
it's your first
It's
time,
that-
yeah,
it's
of
that little bit
course.
shine.
Yeah.
There
And
you
then
go.
we
There
got-
you go, silver lining.
We got, yeah, if you show that one, I'll show that one. Got a lovely tray of prime chunks of diced venison. I know I keep saying it, casseroles, stews, kebabs, so on and so forth. And here's our trim, which will be ground, minced, sausages, burgers, spaghetti bolognese, meatballs, you know. And that's it, mate. 1 roe deer done. Top
Thank you.
man,
Thank
top
you.
man. Okay, Shane. So yeah, you've done really well there. Some of
thank
these
you.
joints are, you know, like you say, we have to show that again. It's lovely. It's lovely. Your first roe deer. Now, just wish we had another now, and you could have a go on it on your own, and I could go in there just drink tea. But yeah, top job, bro.
Thank you.
Top job.
Top
Nice
picture.
one. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that. Me and the young buck here, the young gun and the old boy. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, please click subscribe. It'll come down here, my beautiful face somewhere. Also, find me on my social media, stop laughing, Facebook, Scott Rea and the Scott Rea Project, and on my Twitter at the Scott Rea Project. And please do check out my Patreon page. The link will be in the comments. But until next time, Shayna, top job, my friend. Yeah, maybe one day you'll be a butcher.
I'll try. Thank you, sir.
See you, mate. So I've just watched that through and I can see my hair sticking in the corner of the screen. Do you know what? I'm a working dude. We're in the SR HQ. It's boiling hot, but hey ho, it's what we do to bring it to you. Just look at my barnet, man.
God.
Take care, my friends.